up, Titos and Titas? Tito Jerdy, TitoFit. 2020 is upon us. So the new decade, the new year is upon us. And I hope you liked our previous videos. But since the new year and the new decade is upon us, this is a nice time to start to try to reach your fitness goals. Not just for the year, but for the entire decade. If the 2010s weren't so great for you, just hit the reset button. It's 2020. Time for a fresh start. Okay? So I'm going to help you guys lose fat for this year. Now, I've helped dozens and dozens of clients of mine that I train personally lose a lot of weight. 10 pounds, 20 pounds, 30 pounds, even 50, 60, 70 pounds. I've even helped a person lose 100 pounds in the past. So those tips, the same tips that I use to help them, can definitely help you guys. With that being said, I don't want to complicate things for you. I want them to be simple. Simple lang tayo, guys. Okay? Dun tayo sa simple kasi if simple lang yung mga gagawin natin, mas madali siyang sundan para sa inyo. Alright? So we'll start with that one. Simple ways to burn fat. Number 1. But before that, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and that little bell right here, somewhere here, so that you don't miss any of our future videos. Alright? So first one is to lift weights 2 to 3 times a week. Now, I say 2 to 3 times a week because some of us are really busy living that Tito lifestyle and the Tita lifestyle. I know that you guys have a lot of responsibilities at home, at work, deadlines, hitting quotas for your jobs. Because Titos and Titas, we're trying to bring home the bacon. Tama ba? Alright, so don't forget to lift weights 2 to 3 times a week because lifting weights builds muscle. There's no other way around it. And the best way to burn fat is to build muscle because building muscle in your body actually burns fat on its own. Muscle is metabolically active tissue. Ngayon, medyo complicated yun, alam ko. But basically, that means na para mag-survive, yung muscle needs to burn fat. That makes sense to you. Okay? Muscle burns fat. Now, fat, on the other hand, if you have a lot of fat doesn't necessarily burn muscle, although, it's not good for muscle either. So build muscle and you are going to burn more fat in the long run. Point number 2. Alright. Eat a lot of high quality protein. Okay? Protein. Okay. Alright, now this relates to point number 1, which is to lift weights. Now, we lift weights to build muscle so that we can burn more fat. Now, how do you build muscle in your diet? That's by eating protein, high-quality proteins. When we lift weights, our body breaks down our muscle fibers. There's little tears. May mga maliliit na, basically sinisira niya ng konti, pero maliit lang yun. Now, paano siya mabibuild back up? Mabibuild back up siya by eating protein. Kasi protein is the building block of tissue. Hair, skin, nails, muscle. Basically, this is all protein, coming from protein. Now, fat can't build muscle. Carbohydrates can't build muscle either. Those are used for different things. Carbs for energy, fat also for energy and for your healthy organ function. But protein, on the other hand, is purely used to rebuild. Now, good examples of protein are eggs, beef, fish, chicken. Plant-based sources include soy, pea, brown rice protein. It's a little bit more nuanced or medyo mas mahirap siya. It's going to take a lot more work on your hand trying to find good plant sources, but they do exist. If you are on a plant-based diet or if you're vegan, you can also have vegan longganisa. No, just kidding. Point number 3 Okay. Eat a lot of raw green vegetables. Now, I say raw or hilaw is because pag niluto natin normally, when we cook our vegetables, we like to add a lot of different stuff there. Now, for fat loss, we want to avoid putting too much. Keep it simple. So have salads, but there are a lot of vegetables that require you to cook them for you to be able to get the benefit. So, example is spinach. Spinach is best had when it's cooked. So, pag hindi mo siya niluluto, hindi mo nakukuha yung sustansya galing sa spinach. Sample lang yun. But That's not the point. The point is that you should have more green vegetables. Why? Kasi vegetables are full of phytonutrients and antioxidants. Kailangan natin yan. Number two, sa vegetables is, alam ko carbohydrates ang classification ng vegetables. Pero they're actually relatively low. If you have like a big bowl of vegetables, let's say hilaw in a salad, sometimes yung carb yield nun is only about 15 grams of carbs. And the reason for that being is kasi predominantly vegetables are made up of fiber. So why is it good for weight loss? Fiber helps you feel full. It helps you pass things through. So it keeps you regular, if you know what I'm saying. It detoxifies. It helps your body detoxify. So that's why you need fiber also. And three, it's very good for your health. Now, you don't just want to lose weight and lose fat but not be healthy. There are ways to do that, of course, but we want to be healthy while we lose fat. So vegetables are anti-cancer, they're anti-heart disease. So you need this. They're also good for diabetics. I don't actually see any negative to having a lot of vegetables in your diet. So don't forget to have your vegetables. Actually, I recommend my clients to actually fill their plate half ng plato nila pag kumakain sila dapat vegetables ang laman. So that's how I recommend it. How I recommend them to eat when they're trying to lose a lot of weight. Okay? So that's point number 3. Don't forget your vegetables. Point number 4, minimize snacking. So a lot of us, lalo na yung mga nagtatrabaho sa office, ang ginagawa nila is katabi ng desk nila. If you work a desk job, merong snacks. So that's what we want to avoid. Minimize your snacking throughout the day and reserve your calories for your actual big meals. Okay? Minimize snacking because a lot of it is usually empty calories. So for example, for those of you who like having snacks like boy bawang, chips, what else? Mixed other stuff, popcorn or whatever that you keep next to you, biscuits, crackers. These aren't actually helping your cause any in losing fat. And I don't think anyone has said, oh, that was an extremely satisfying bag of chips. Okay? I don't think anyone says that. Alright? Maybe some do, nothing against. But if you really want to lose fat, medyo kailangan nating bawas-bawasan ng konti yun. Alright, guys? Point number 5, guys, so that you lose a lot of fat this decade is try not to drink your calories or don't drink empty calories. When I say empty calories, I say basically wala naman siyang sustansya at wala naman siyang masyado matutulong sa'yo. Okay? Like, for example, soda and soft drinks. Number 1 culprit yan in a lot of empty calories. A lot of people I know who want to lose weight, sometimes when I ask my clients, a lot of them drink a lot of soft drinks and soda. Coke, Sprite, whatever. Guys, cut that stuff out. You can afford to live without it. New suspect, para sa mga millennials dyan na hindi tito-tita, milk tea. Okay, one cup of milk tea can set you back about 500 calories, guys. Most of it coming from sugar. What do you think brown sugar pearl milk tea is made of? Not sugar? Okay, even if you reduce the sugar in that cup to 0 sugar, all that brown sugar in the pearls, that's a lot, guys. And sugar is actually the culprit for diabetes, type 2 diabetes, and a lot of unwanted weight gain. Okay? So, try to cut that stuff out. Kaya naman guys. And that brings us to point number 6. Point number 6, drink a lot of green tea, like I'm doing right now, okay? So, even if we go back to the previous point and you get your milk tea with green tea or your fruit tea with green tea from, I don't know, Yifang or whatever it is, that type of green tea usually comes with a lot of sugar in it, even if you minimize. Now, if you really enjoy that cup, try your best to go 0 sugar. Okay, that's gonna come a long way. Like say, if you drink every day, kung araw-araw ka nagmi-milk tea or fruit tea, iced green tea or something, at least if you have that with 0 sugar, pwede mo actually gawin sa Starbucks yun. Like, ask for green tea, tapos paggawa mo na patanggal mo lang yung sugar or no sweetener, no syrup, okay yun. They can do that for you. Okay. So green tea also helps burn fat. merong compound in green tea, ang tawag sa kanya ay EGCG. Okay? EGCG, na nagbaburn yun ng fat, and it's a very potent antioxidant. Anti-cancer din yun. Now, how much green tea in a day should you be drinking to get these benefits? You should be drinking at least 3 cups of green tea a day. So you can have that between meals, after meals, or if you're the type to wanna drink green tea with your meal, pwede rin naman. I just don't recommend drinking green tea on a completely empty stomach. I've known some people to have like, ito totoo to, like myself included. I've tried drinking green tea. Kind of stimulated my appetite nung wala pang laman yung tiyan ko. So try to drink green tea after eating. It's good. Like the Chinese have some wisdom there. They always drink their green tea after eating. So that's a good thing. Now, going back, green tea also has a little bit of caffeine in it. So it gives you a much needed, just a very small energy boost. Now, I wouldn't go to green tea as my source of caffeine completely because, like I said, konting-konti lang siya. So like, kung medyo mataas yung blood pressure mo or something and you're trying to avoid too much caffeine, okay lang ang green tea kasi hindi ganun kataas yung caffeine niya. Not like our next tip. Okay? So that is point number 6. Point number 7. Okay, now, previously we had green tea. Sabi ko that didn't have much caffeine. Now, why is that important? Kasi point number 7 is to drink black coffee. Okay, now I said coffee, but skip the milk, skip the sugar. So, I'm not talking about 3-in-1, guys. Huwag kayo mag-3-in-1. Hindi kayo mag-burn ng fat nun. Okay, may asukal yun. Marami asukal at may gatas yun. So, black coffee lang. I usually drink black coffee before I work out kasi the caffeine in it is significant enough for you to burn fat and to boost my energy levels. Caffeine is also proven for you to be able to do more work basically while working out. Mas matagal ka mapapagod. Supposedly, it also gives you small strength boost. And it's natural, guys. Coffee has a lot of antioxidants in it. It's also very brain protective. So, they say, nasabi nila, studies have shown that coffee or drinking coffee regularly, up to about 2 cups a day or 3 cups even max, I'd say, if you want health benefits, will protect you against Alzheimer's later on. Alzheimer's or ano bang tawag natin sa Alzheimer's sa Tagalog? I think yung mga nauulianin. Tama ba? Yun yata yung tawag doon. Or pag yung medyo matanda na, medyo nakakalimot na ng konti, lalo na titos and titos na tayo, hindi na tayo ganun kalayo sa age na yun. So, important for us to take that, just minus the sugar, like I said. It's very brain protective, not just against Alzheimer's, but also against Parkinson's. Plus, when you are hungry, caffeine in the, not caffeine, but coffee in general has been shown to suppress appetite. So it can help you stay full for longer also. That's another benefit of coffee. It increases endurance and it mobilizes fat in your fat tissues to be used as energy. That's one benefit of coffee. Just make sure you have it black. And they say, like they say, once you go black,
and I need you, and I miss you,
you never go back. This is the last one for today, and it's probably the simplest one as well. Okay, point number 8 is get about 7 to 8 hours of sleep at night. I know it sounds weird. How does that relate to fat loss? But there was a study in 2010 done by the University of Chicago. What happened was they asked dieters to sleep at least the prescribed number of hours. What happened was, nung pinatulog sila, nakakatulog sila ng maayos, kompleto yung tulog nila, hindi sila sleep deprived. Pag natutulog sila, half ng weight na nalulose nila, remember, this was a study done on dieting people who were dieting. Pag nakatulog sila ng maayos, half of the weight na nawawala sa kanila came from fat. Fat talaga yung nawawala, kalahati, guys. Pag kulang sila sa tulog, yung mga kulang naman sa tulog, yung isang group na ginawa nila, 1/4 lang ng weight na nawawala sa kanila yung galing sa fat. So that's significant, guys. That basically means na double the amount ang nababurn mo na fat. kapag nakatulog ka ng maayos. So let's not underestimate the power of sleep. That could be, the reason for that could be kasi pag kulang tayo sa tulog, guys, I don't know kung napapansin nyo to. We have certain hormones sa katawan natin. We have these hormones in our body that are responsible for our appetite. They're namely leptin and ghrelin. Ngayon, a little too sciencey, I know. Pero basically, ghrelin is the hormone that makes you hungry. So, pag kulang tayo sa tulog, mataas yun, guys. Mataas yung hormone na yun. So, that hormone is up, meaning you're hungrier throughout the day. So, you're forced to eat more than you have to. Aside from the fact that you don't burn as much fat nga. From the actual weight that you lose. So, don't forget to sleep, guys. Very simple hack. Prioritize sleep. Let's delay Netflix and chill or binging on like your favorite series or something, or even just staying up late to hang out and drink. Tito level and tita level, medyo we love our sleep. We try not to go out and hang out too late at night or wine night with the titas, or even have drinking with the boys late at night. So get your sleep instead. Your body will love you for it, guys. So that's point number 8. I hope you enjoyed the tips that we did for you. I hope you can apply this. If you guys have any questions, make sure to comment below, guys. We appreciate all the questions that you have, and we'll probably be addressing those questions by making more videos that have to do with losing fat, or whatever suggestions you have for the channel that we do. Don't forget to comment, guys. So, Tito Jerdy, TitoFit, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell again.